the vlog. It feels like forever since I've said that, because it probably has been. It's currently July 9th. I think the last time I filmed late May, early June, but it's okay. It's okay. So let's just ignore the fact that I was planning to film almost every day this summer. And I start school in less than a month. Fun. But anyway, so just to kind of give you a little catch up, I'm low-key kind of thinking of doing a life update because a lot is happening. So I may do a life update, but just kind of catch you up. So I quit my part-time job a couple weeks ago. I think maybe 2-3 weeks now. I don't really know. But I quit it because I'm going to a new school and because I really want to dedicate all of July to finishing my 3rd draft. Currently, I have just gotten done with my Act 2 Part 1. Ooh. We having some problems, honey? Okay, there it goes. But I got done with Act 2 Part 1. And Act 1 and Act 2 Part 1 are probably the 2 biggest. I think Act 1 has 15 chapters. Act 2 Part 1 has, I think, 16 or 17. And then, like, Act 2 Part 2 has, I don't know, I want to say less than 10. And then I think for my Act 3, I'm going to keep it, like, the same, like, less than 10. Because there's not much happening in Act 3. It's just little 2 or 3 chapters of bonding and then big conflict and the epilogue. But so yeah, so currently it is about 9 o'clock. Usually what I have been doing is I've been waking up at like 6:30 and writing 1,000 words like right off the bat, but I was so exhausted today. I mean, I have my coffee here and I've been trying not to have caffeine all summer, but I need to get shit done. I've actually been pretty good with my writing, and I've been writing roughly around 2,000 words a day. I did 2,000 to 100 yesterday. I'm hoping to do about the same, so roughly like a chapter per day. So yeah, but let me go ahead and hop into the sprint. I'm probably gonna write for about an hour because I like to do like 1,000 words session, so I'll probably do like 1,000 words now, take a break. I have to go get a physical. Oh, sorry if you can hear my dog's squeaky toy. But I have to go get a physical at 2:30, which is usually when I write. So I probably won't write until after I get the physical, which will be okay. But for now, I'm going to start on chapter 36, and hopefully by the end of the day, I can say I got it done. Okay, it is now almost 10 o'clock, and I just got done writing the first half of the chapter. Hi, Daisy, come here. It was not the best. For the first scene, I was writing it from scratch because I've changed a lot of this later part of the book, just because it was very rough. Because in both draft 1 and draft 2, by this point, I was like, I just want to be done, and so I rushed it. But I'm definitely trying to rework it and actually put in effort this time while still trying to rush through it. But I will definitely be coming back to that chapter eventually. Luckily for the last scene in this chapter, it is the same as draft 2, basically, with only a few minor changes, so then I can do like a split screen, which will be nice because that helps me a lot more. But I'll get that chapter, and then maybe if I feel like it, I'll go back and either completely kind of rewrite or rework the first half, because it is a lot easier to rewrite after like I've wrote it for the first time. Like sometimes I just have to like throw the words out there and then open up an entire like new doc, usually on Google Docs, and just rewrite it from memory, and it usually ends up a lot better. So it's annoying, but it's easier than going back through and constantly reworking. So I'll see how much it needs. But currently, I just got a new laptop case, and so I want to kind of do some fun designs with it and make it really pretty. So I'm gonna kind of work on that stuff. And then I may play a video game for a little bit, eat lunch, may go to the pool, or take my dog on a walk. Sorry, she looked at me so cute. And then I have my physical, so. Hello again. Ooh, don't mind that mess. You can clean that. But anyway, it is currently almost 1 o'clock, and I have to leave roughly about an hour. But I'm gonna quickly try and redo the scene or scenes I did earlier. My dog. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? But anyway, I'm gonna redo the scenes. Go meet up with my mother to go to my like physical. Come back, finish chapter 35. Let's go. Or is it 36? No, I'm on 36. I think so. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my bags right there, but we're just gonna roll with it. So you can't hear it in my voice. I'm sick. Today's Friday also. I went to get a physical Wednesday, like afternoon. They ended up giving me a vaccine. That vaccine made me sick. But I think I was also already coming down with something, and then my immune system just wasn't as strong because of that vaccine, because I was having to fight off that vaccine. So yeah, and so I kind of like that sickness I was already kind of having, Daisy, got worse. But so I basically have been sleeping all day for the past 2 days, and it is already like 5:40 almost today. I'm feeling better. Like I'm not as tired, but I just took some ibuprofen earlier, so my headache isn't as bad. I'm still very like, my sinuses are all acting up, and that's why I sound like so. I don't know, like it's so, it feels awful. But anyway, I want to at least try to write today. I would like to try and work on my actual story, but when I haven't wrote for like a hot minute, it's hard to get back into writing. So I do have like a small flash fiction story in mind that may involve Okay, it is Saturday, and I'm about to go with my mom to go pick up my siblings from camp because I get home today. So yesterday I sat down to write. Every time I just sat down, like, I couldn't. Like, my brain was super foggy. I could not even, like, start writing. And I'm feeling a little bit better today. So hopefully I think I am going to try and write that kind of like flash fiction / short story first to see if I can just get that to use like the creative juices flowing, because it's always easier to like draft something than to edit it. Also, Daisy says hi. But anyway, so right now I'm going to go pick up my siblings, and I'm going to write, and hopefully I think I'm also gonna write tomorrow, and I will try and write as much. I didn't really film that much yesterday, because part of the reason I wasn't writing is because my camera was glitching out a little bit, because I don't think I removed some files correctly, and so I had to basically reset my card, because I was saying I had no space when I really did, so yeah, but I got that all fixed, and so crossing my fingers, I can actually get some writing done. And I also started my new book yesterday, All Quiet on the Western Front, because I finished American Gods. I still need to do like a literary analysis of this, because this was like a really thick book, and it took me like a month to read, so don't remember like all that much. There's main points where like a character is reintroduced, I'm like, who is that? But anyway, starting this because I don't love World War One, but I learned a lot about it this past year. Ugh, that voice crack. And it was really interesting, and this is a memoir about it. I think, well, it's like a memoir novel. I don't really know kind of what it is, but it's like a combination of war stories told in a narrative. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go pick up my siblings and all that, so bye. Okay, I really need to cut my bangs, but so it is now 1:30. I just did a little writing sprint where I was basically discovery writing this kind of like flash fiction, short story, whatever I have been thinking about for a couple of days. And usually with like my smaller kind of works, I do a lot more discovery writing because I don't know. I think I am very much both a plotter and a pantser. So what's the pantser? Yeah, I think that's the word for it. I'm very much a pantser. If I just made up a word completely, I'm sorry. But, yes. And so, usually for like the shorter stuff, I let myself a discovery write. Whereas for like this bigger stuff, I'm like, I don't wanna, because I had to do so much work in the second draft of Project.Fate. Because I did so much discovery writing in the first draft, so now when I'm working on Project.Time, which I think I am going to restart, because I think I'm redoing the kind of entire tone of it to very much differentiate it from Project.Fate, and I've also kind of taken its concept, I've kind of like re-evaluated the core of it, because before it was just like a fun little time travel murder mystery, romance, whatever, that kind of serves as a prequel to like Project.Fate. Now it's like a backstage, like what's not supposed to happen, what's not supposed to be seen kind of story. So it's all like now a lot more darker kind of elements, and it's like none of these characters are supposed to, their stories aren't supposed to be told. They're not supposed to be the main characters. They're not supposed to be important, yet they are. Yet they absolutely Fate's more Project.Fate, but like redo time and base and plot and everything. Ooh, now it's like just a much more like also interesting kind of concept, and everything. But anyway, I need to work on Project.Fate. I don't want to at all because I haven't, and when I haven't been working on something in a while, I don't want to jump back in like right away. Like I want to write. Like I want to write so bad, but I don't have the real inspiration to work on Project.Fate at the moment. But I'm gonna force myself to because I know as soon as I start to, I'll get into it because I love the story, I love the characters. It just takes me a moment because it's I don't really know like how to describe like why I don't have the motivation right now. I think it's like because Project Fate's like huge story, and I love just like thinking about it and like just reading it, and but then like actually like jumping in and like writing it, and I don't know, it's just like my motivation. It's all over the place a lot. But anyway, I need to write, so I'm gonna write for about an hour, see where that lands me. I'm gonna try to write as much as I can today. And I look-y wanna go to the pool. So let's go. I need to cut my bangs, they're so long. Like, bro. Yo, I cannot focus right now. Why did I get so close? Like, what's up? My hair is a little messy, but like I'm about to go to bed, so it doesn't really care. But anyway, I didn't get that much writing done, but I think I just really need a massive reset. I ended up cleaning my room, doing some journaling, just kind of going over like why I'm struggling so much. And I think it has something to do with kind of the way I'm approaching productivity. Like, I don't know, I see it as like if I'm not productive, then I'm not like a good person. And that's not the way I need to be approaching it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here because I really want the next one to be specifically about kind of trying to get out of that mindset and just kind of resetting my life, reevaluating it and everything, and trying to get back into writing. Not because I feel like I have to, but because I want to. Because I do enjoy writing. It's just every time I force myself to, it sucks all the fun out of it. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I wish I got more done. Can't change it. Won't, like, relish on it or whatever. I don't know. Who likes relish? Anyway. Daisy says bye. I say bye. Love you. Hopefully I will see you next time.